Hello everybody, price reductions in the Bay Area are up nearly 200%. Check out this article from sanfranciscogate.com. Home sales are down, price reductions up as Bay Area housing cools off. Guys, this is crazy news, and this is basically the beginning of the housing market bubble popping. Now, in the Bay Area, a very, very affluent area, guys, homes in this area are like over $1 million, like normal, like for small little fixer-uppers, like over $1 million in some cases. And basically people are having to reduce their prices because nobody's buying. The market is finally cooling off and we're starting to see the cracks. Now look at this, the price reductions up nearly 200%. Now, are they dropping the prices 10, 20%? No, not yet. They're just doing small little drops, but that's how it starts, right? You do a small drop, you get no bites. Oh my God, the house sits on the market longer, then you do another drop, and then you do another drop, and you do another drop. Before you know it, there's more inventory coming into the market, right? So you're now having to compete with more houses. Again, with the economy going where it's going, with inflation where it's going, we're having less buyers. So now more sellers have to compete for those sales. If you want to sell the house, if you gotta get rid of the house for whatever reason, maybe you're moving, maybe it's a family member that passed away and you need to sell the house. Well, what ends up happening is that you start taking those lower end deals. When you start taking those lower end deals, when people start selling at those, those lower asking prices, it eventually brings down the whole market in the whole neighborhood. So now even the people that wanted to get more for their house eventually have to, do more bigger price reductions to compete with other sellers. That is where we're at. Now, it does hurt a lot of people. Anybody that bought, basically in the last 2 years are going to get hit pretty hard because, basically, they bought at the top of the market, and a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like knowing that their neighbor just bought the same house for a lot less than what they're paying for every month. So when that ends up happening, people get pissed off and they walk away from their house. They tell the bank, hey, screw it, I'm paying more and it's not even worth this much. And that essentially increases the supply, which even makes the drops even higher, right? The only way the prices are going to drop is if we have huge supplies. Right now, unfortunately, guys, because of the pandemic and because, we don't have new construction. Like our construction has been so low for so many years, and even lower now. Construction companies do not want to jump into the market because they fear that the price of the land is too expensive, the price of workers are too high, and now because of inflation, the price of materials are too high. So it's basically a recipe for disaster for anybody in construction. So they have halted new construction, and what is that doing? That is keeping the supply even lower than it should be, and that's a recipe for disaster because now we're being priced out of our communities, but because of this low supply, it's helping keep the prices up, and inflation is keeping the prices up because inflation, basically what it does is it keeps the prices high on everything. So we're going to have to see a turn in the economy in order for everything to come back to normal. And when is that going to happen? I'm predicting January, February, we're going to see a big change. I predict that we're going to somewhat have a slow Christmas season, holiday season. I predict that, in my opinion, there's going to be companies reporting lower earnings, and we might see a stock market crash come January, February, which then will be like a domino effect across all industries. And housing, I definitely believe housing has hit the peak already. If this is the Redfin weekly housing market data, I think the peak was in June, but I don't think it's gonna like crash overnight. So it's going to be down. But I think when you incorporate, more of like the stock market and the economy, and if we have layoffs and stuff like that, I think that will definitely accelerate the price decreases on the housing market. And I think we're gonna start seeing we're starting to see the cracks now. Now, we're still super inflated, right now from like, remember this blue line is 2019 levels, this black line is 2020 levels, 2022 levels, I'm sorry. I mean, houses really went up across the country like 30, 40, 50% in some areas. And that is just incredibly unsustainable. So, and what goes up that fast tends to come down pretty fast as well. So if you're looking to buy a house, my suggestion is just hold on and just wait and see where, wait for things to get back to normal for one, like normal inventory, and you will see basically the prices begin to come down. If you're ready to buy a house and it's your dream house, then you know my personal opinion is you gotta buy it. But if you're looking to get a deal, I would say wait and just build, you know, keep saving that for that down payment, and you're gonna be most likely in a better situation. Now, I just want to say for everybody who's been watching my videos and supporting my channel, leaving likes and comments, thank you guys so much. It really does mean a lot. And if you are new to my channel, if you're new to this video, if this is the first time you're watching my video and you like what I have to say, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and like and leave a comment. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.